The girl never imagined that the idol she had saved up for and chased for so long seemed to have fallen for her. When someone tried to hit on Yutage, Tamon boldly declared his claim over her.
俺の彼女なのだ。
It turned out that not long ago, Uri had challenged Tamon. If Uri managed to win first place in the upcoming idol competition, Yutage would have to leave Tamon's side and become Uri's personal attendant. Hearing this, Tamon instantly became serious, because he absolutely could not lose Yutage. To win this competition, Tamon specially invited Yutage to attend the summer festival with him. The theme of the competition was love, but he had zero experience in romance, so Tamon hoped Yutage would accompany him to experience the intimate interactions between couples. Yutage instinctively wanted to refuse. As a fan, she must not monopolize everyone's idol. But then Tamon suddenly approached her, earnestly pleading that she was the only one he could rely on for something like this. Hearing her idol's desperate request, Yutage ultimately couldn't refuse. To avoid being recognized by other fans, Tamon put on a black wig. They thought this date would be perfectly concealed, but everything was seen by Uri, who had secretly followed them. The first game they played was the shooting booth. To win a special prize related to Tamon, Yutage instantly transformed into a sharpshooter, not only hitting every target, but also skillfully avoiding the parts with Tamon's face printed on them. She said this game was nothing compared to fighting for concert tickets, but when it was Tamon's turn, he was so nervous that he only won a small consolation prize. This dealt a heavy blow to his confidence, but in Yutage's heart, Tamon was the strongest marksman in the world, Cupid himself, because during concerts, Tamon always managed to strike fans' hearts with love, so Yutage encouraged him not to give up, that he would surely grasp the essence of love. As their date continued, her words instantly lifted his spirits. Then Tamon noticed a couple nearby. He immediately bought takoyaki and imitated the boyfriend's gesture, feeding it to Yutage. This sudden display of affection made Uri, hiding nearby, feel a surge of crisis. As the date went on, the two held hands and walked through the entire festival, their time together unbelievably harmonious. This dreamlike feeling of dating an idol made Yutage feel as if she were dreaming. Even though the atmosphere between them was romantic, Yutage still felt a sense of unreality, because in her heart, Tamon was an unreachable idol. She couldn't possibly fall in love with her own idol. Seeing her troubled expression, Tamon decided to step away and give her some time to calm down alone. Meanwhile, Uri, watching from the shadows, felt restless. He decided to make a move and probe their relationship. Wearing a mask, he approached Yutage and struck up a conversation, but when he saw her up close, he unexpectedly felt a strange flutter in his chest. He asked about Yutage's relationship status and learned she was still single, but Yutage felt he had chosen the wrong target. There were plenty of girls far prettier than her at the festival, yet Uri insisted that in his eyes, the beautifully dressed Yutage was the most stunning girl at the festival. The sudden compliment made Yutage a little shy.
勝手に話しかけないでください。俺の彼女なので。
The moment Tamon finished speaking, he forcefully pulled Yutage away from the scene, leaving behind a completely stunned Uri. Although Yutage knew, Tamon only said those things to chase off the guy hitting on her. He had recklessly removed his mask. If other fans recognized him, things could get serious. Hearing this, Tamon stopped walking. He had actually heard their entire conversation earlier. Tamon also thought Yutage looked incredibly beautiful today. He had just been too shy to say it out loud. Even though it lasted only a moment, Yutage saw in him the image of an ordinary boy. Perhaps going on a date with this version of Tamon would finally feel real to her. After they both calmed down, Yutage suggested that they temporarily set aside their identities and interact simply as ordinary friends. Tamon was moved to tears, because in the past, whenever he faced difficulties, the only thing he could confide in was a tiny stain on the wall. Having a friend was something he had never dared to hope for. So on their second date, Tamon returned to his true personality. They spent time together naturally, playing like normal friends, occasionally sharing unexpectedly intimate moments. As the fireworks show approached, Yutage brought Tamon to her secret hideout, a place where even without his wig, no one would find them. There, Tamon confessed that compared to Uri, he wasn't special in any way. All he could do was work hard. Whenever he wanted to give up, he would think of the fans behind him and instantly regain his motivation. He wanted to make his fans happy, to put smiles on their faces. This feeling was strange, almost like being in love. Yutage felt that for Tamon, this might indeed be his version of love. Wanting someone to be happy, wanting to see them smile, that itself was a form of love.
なので、ジメハラ先輩が一生懸命なのも恋。始まった。
Under the breathtaking fireworks, everyone looked up at the sky, everyone except Tamon. In his eyes, there were no dazzling fireworks, only the radiant girl standing before him. If wanting someone to be happy is love, then perhaps his feelings for Yutage were exactly that.
じゃなくて。ありがとう、うたちゃん。